Hello everyone! How are you doing today? Ether's tired, I'm tired. But hello. I'm getting better from being sick, so I'm gonna be trying to spend the rest of my summer break enjoying myself. Today we're gonna do the Meka Melee event because apparently there's only 8 days left, and I need to see what's going on. I mean, I've already C6'd Bennett. I haven't built him. I'm not using him. So I guess we need to get the star glitter for that. But also I want to see what's up. What is going on over here? And should be fun. I've been using Linny and Lynette a bit, so Linny's a little bit built up. I don't have artifacts for him yet, so it's pretty good considering that. Let's go. Okay, it's not voiced. I think this is the event, right? Hello, you two. My name is Armand. You are not the one that I have to talk to. Who is 77? All right, that was pretty close. I assume I can come over to you afterwards. Maybe it will be voice. Which is good, because I will save my voice. Penguins! Aww. Look at them. They are like pear. But they are blue, green, they're turquoise. Oh, hello. All right, what is happening over here? This is so annoying. Yes, very annoying. Doesn't this just mean that Lady Farina will sit at the judge's table? Exactly. Sit at the judge's table? What does that mean? Oh my, we have guests. Judging from your clothes, you must be outlanders, yes? In that case, it's quite expected that you may not understand our local lingo. Allow me to put it this way. Who should sit at the judge's table? The justices, of course. And who is our Chief Justice? Monsieur Neuvillette, naturally. Oh my, then why is our dear Hydro Archon sitting in Monsieur Neuvillette's chair? Come now, tell me, what would the poor people being judged think of that? If it were me, why, I'd feel cheated. Our Hydro Archon knows nothing about being a judge. That's for sure. I'm glad at least, people are, basically infatuated with her as, a celebrity, but they know full well that she's probably making stuff up all the time. And, taking everything she says with a grain of salt. Well, it does seem like they wouldn't be getting what was advertised. Exactly. Trials will be not as advertised, precisely as you say. So it does mean what Paimon thought it did. Wait a second. Are you sure it's okay for you to make fun of your god like that? Oh, of course. Our Archon loves such jokes. I mean, not about her, but yes. She is like the entertainment Archon, almost. Why, if these words reached her ears, she would tie me to a stone and have me hurled into a deep lake, watching enthusiastically from the sidelines the entire time. Yeah, that sounds about right. But dear guests, do not grieve yet, for our good Arbon is ever so flighty. I thought it said Archon. I was like, no. Arbon is ever so flighty with his words that even a millstone cannot sink him. And our Archon would say, it's a miracle, such a romantic ending, while applauding most loudly. In fact, she might even shed a tear or two. Aye, and she might even bestow upon me a model of romantic fontaine medal. Is that what Fontanians consider romantic? Paimon's not sure what to say here. In any case, let's get to business. Might I ask why you've come to our humble store? Apparently you had an event marker, that's why. Speaking of which, Arbon, don't you think our two guests look like the famous adventurers the boss told us about previously? Quite so. One with hair like burnished gold, and the other like shining silver. Oh, right. Might the two of you be Mr. Teddy and Miss Paimon? You know us? The boss was asking around at the Adventurers Guild about adventurers active in Fontaine, and ended up being told about the two of you. Word is that you're a pretty formidable team. I think the Steambird has also written about us too. So I assume we are quite famous in Fontaine, probably. Well, looks like we're getting more famous by the day. 'Tis all thanks to you, Miss Paimon. Haven't you
been growing a silver tongue lately. Alrighty then, for that, Paimon shall share her fortune with you. Well then, what would your boss like from us?
Well, unfortunately, he's not in the store right now, so allow us to tell you in his stead. Just a few words, not to worry. To be brief, our boss would like your help in collecting data for his champion duelist plan.
Champion duelist plan?
It is a plan to use champion duelists as the main characters, the development centerpiece, and the focus of our advertising for a new line of clockwork toys. Oh, that's right, that's our business anyway. Clockwork toys. Also, have the two of you heard of the champion duelists? Don't worry, we are well aware. Our boss believes this to be an excellent cultural institution of Fontaine. As such, toys of this kind may sell very well indeed. And if they do get popular outside the country, we can also win honor for our nation. 2 birds with 1 stone, I say. I can see Lady Farina herself pinning medals to our chests. Wow, what an honor.
Okay, so that's the situation, huh? But if you're making toy champion duelists, what do you need adventurers for?
Well, you can't develop anything without data. And the strength of the champion duelist is honed in all manner of perilous places. Getting data on them isn't easy. But when we heard that the more impressive adventurers do similar things, we thought, why not get adventurers to help us instead?
Oh, Paimon kinda gets it now. You're gonna use adventurers to get the data you need for your line of toy champion duelists, is that it?
False advertising. No, they can say champion duelists. Asterisks, fine print. Not actually champion duelists, but warriors. We are good at fighting, so good. Well, now, it's not quite that serious. It's more like replacing a maritime flower with a mallow tree. Or, a wooden pillar with a stone one. And those are pretty drastic, but yes.
Doesn't this mean more or less the same thing? That's what you two were talking about from the start, and we heard it all.
Oh, that. We were talking about the Le Pote Horlogerie, the watchmaker next door. They're way worse than we are, trust me. They call themselves a watchmaker, but they make toys on the sly. Now, that's just completely absurd, isn't it? Indeed, terribly so. I mean, sure, you have a point.
A watchmaker that sells toys?
Exactly. And is that not reprehensible? Come, tell me, what do you like most in this world? I mean, it's not reprehensible, but I mean, it is false advertising.
What Paimon likes most? Well, it's her best buddy Teddy, of course.
In that case, if there was a teddy puppet store somewhere that you traveled from far to see, only to find it did not sell teddy puppets all the time, but instead stocked nothing but a ton of Arbon puppets, would you not be angered at this betrayal of your expectations? Would you not cry and scream? Would you not send the boss of that store flying with a single punch for denying you the purchase of your dear companion? I'm failing to see what I'd ever be in this situation. And analogously, this seems like a very extreme reaction, but okay. Why, I'd be furious. I'd punch the store owner straight into a cell in the fortress of Maripede. Seriously, who would buy Arbon puppets anyway?
Well, now that you say so, it would be kind of annoying. What do we do? It'd be terrible if puppets of you were about to go out of stock.
Paimon, it's a red herring. Don't get distracted. They're selling you on a bridge,
Huh. And they almost got Paimon there, too.
Oh, come now. We were just making analogies. And you know what they say. There's no such thing as a perfect analogy. And, well, the things we described to you do happen. After all, you will not find barrel conches and conch madeleines, will you? Precisely. And such things will only increase the frequency until the day comes when watchmakers stop making watches altogether. But we shall not forgive them, oh no, unless they change their name to Les Potes Toy Makers. There you both go again. What is the point of this conversation? What are we here to do right now? I mean, we're here to fight, yes, but okay.
You two really love splitting nonsense, don't you? The more you talk, the further off topic we get. So let's just have it now. What do you need us to do?
Thank you, Paimon. Well, actually, we do have one request to make before that. Could you two go to Les Potes Horlogerie. I know, it's the time, right? Horlogerie. It's a place where they make timepieces, watches. Next door and do a little investigation there. Watchmaking is their main trade, but their latest toys have become so popular they're stealing our customers. We've heard that the store owner gained inspiration from those toys in Mondstadt, and we're curious about what they may be. For all you know, it might be some alchemy-powered toy that gives off a scent 4 times as sweet as Sensetia's, which they use to ensnare people. Well, I've heard that there's an alchemist in Mondstadt who can do that anyway. Oh, like, sucrose.
A quadruple sweetness Sensetia? Wouldn't that be...
As such, could you please help us check it out, dear guests? Our boss is quite concerned about this matter. And why won't you go yourselves? Oh, come on now, dear guests. We have reputations to maintain as business people. We can't just walk over there willy-nilly. Exactly, it's for the sake of our reputation. And isn't one's reputation not And is one's reputation not one's all? Your life is very... I don't know what to say. For my part, I must go tell our boss of your arrival, so please lend us your aid in this matter.
To be honest, I'm pretty curious. What would the toys that take inspiration from Mondstadt look like? Would they really have something to do with alchemy? Let's just go and have a look, shall we?
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. We gotta go. We've gotta get going. Go to Le Porte Horlogerie. Horlogerie, I think. Yeah. Okay. Hello, dear customers. I'm Karen, the owner of this shop. What can I do for you?
Hey there, boss. We've heard that you've come up with an awesome toy, so we'd like to know more about it.
Of course you can. Still, my elder brother sent you here to seek out information, didn't he? Oh, I see. Rivalry.
Huh? Your brother? Wait, actually, how did you know we were here for?
Oh, I just saw you walking from the clockwork shop, that's all. My brother owns that shop, and I know him and what he'd do. This is right up his alley.
I suppose before we could even get started. We should have prepped more before coming over. How are we supposed to know that you're brothers? Now this isn't just a matter of corporate competition, isn't it? It's brother against brother.
Yeah, it seems a little bit, there's the personal baggage here. Paimon, mind your language, please.
Sorry, boss. Paimon's brain gears got stuck there for a minute.
Don't worry. Even the best-made toys have components that will get stuck at some point. It's the same with people. You need to take good care of them. Besides, I don't think that you're wrong about how my brother sees our relationship. Regardless, I won't take up more of your time than needed. Let me talk about these toys instead.
Are you sure this is okay? We're supposed to be secretly gathering intel.
Such interesting things you say, dear customers. Our store's real bread and butter is clocks, which we make using techniques handed down from generation to generation. Toys are just my personal hobby. They bring happiness to people, so if I let more people know about them, is that not the same as spreading happiness? I mean, that is true.
Wow, that's such a nice way of thinking about things.
My brother would say that this is the line of thinking is too unadventurous. But that aside, why don't you have a look at this toy? I hope you like it. I heard that you got your inspiration from Mondstadt. Indeed, I've liked the place since I was little, and when I went there recently, it was indeed a rewarding experience for me. I incorporated the story of an adventurer I met there into the toy. But don't set your expectations too high, alright? In the end, it's just a simple clockwork device.
An adventurer? So it's not a product of alchemy then?
An alchemical toy? That sounds interesting. But this adventurer made quite the impression. If there's time, I'll tell you his story. Would you like to try the toy out now? There's nothing quite like experiencing it for yourself.
We'd love to, but they're still waiting on a reply on the other end. We should get there first, Teddy, and then come right back. Paimon really wants to try this adventure toy right away.
All right, then. Remember, you're always welcome here. Thank you very much. Aw, this guy seems really nice. The toy war. Shots fired. Go back to Le Schultz workshop. All right, we're heading back over now. Hello, there seems to be... Oh, that's the boss. Okay. It's like a conversation going on here. Boss, our 2 guests have returned. The 2 of you are quick indeed, as expected of people recommended by the Adventurers Guild. I'm Livre, the owner of this shop. Welcome.
Hey there, boss. So you and Karen are brothers. We didn't know about that, and he saw through us right away.
Seriously, Albert, you didn't tell him something this important. Seriously, Arbon, didn't we agree that you tell them if you're gonna cut anyone's salary, boss, it's cut his?
Hey, are you two brothers?
Two? What? Don't call this guy my brother. Yeah, I could have guessed. So, what you mean to say is that this mission's a bust? You didn't find anything?
Well, no. Karen is a really nice guy, and he didn't mind even though he knew about us. He even told us that we can try out the toy anytime.
That guy. So, is the toy alchemically powered? No, it's about adventures. Those things are so corny. Didn't he say that he incorporated some adventure story into it or something?
That's right. How did you know? Did you already investigate the matter or something?
I just know him all too well. He always puts something sentimental into his toys without caring about the market situation. If you ask me, adventure stories are long out of fashion. And yet you're complaining that his business is doing better than yours. His shop is very popular, isn't it? That's just ordinary market fluctuations. Once we have our champion duelist lineup takes the stage, we'll have him beat easy. I mean, the way he seems to see it, it's not a competition. And his ideas seem to be way more thoughtful as well. So I don't know.
But those aren't real champion duelists. The result of us out-of-fashion adventures play acting.
What do the two of you know? This is what we call packaging. It's standard practice on the market, and no one cares exactly how you do it. And yet somehow products with love and care and dedication put into them, and not just trying to make money, a ton of money, still seem to be selling. These guys seem very close-minded. We're just gonna get the data and put it into some of our popular toy prototypes and claim that it's a story about the growth of a champion duelist, and that'll do the trick just fine. And yeah, if you're trying to do data and simulation stuff, I'm not sure what's gonna work either. The penguins back there are so cute.
Really? That's it? Paimon feels like there'll definitely be problems this way.
It's fine if the story has issues. It's all about the gimmick. What would you think if I told you that Arbon and Albert are in fact ultra-realistic, ultra-high-quality puppets based on the theme of a double act? I wouldn't believe you. And that's not gonna make me pay for the product more.
What? They're puppets? Can puppets look so real?
I mean, we know a puppet who looks real. We know a couple puppets who look very real, Paimon. I mean, that's not the issue. Of course they can. That's the power of a double act. Tricks can seem very real indeed. See that? That's the power of packaging. Even a gimmick can, when presented the right way, generate interest.
So there's just a trick. You cheater. You can be more different than your brother.
Oh, well, that's his problem for not staying in the clockwork lane. If he wants to stick his nose into the toy-making business, it's my duty as his older brother to show him what's what. Quite the dab hand, aren't you? Thanks for that wasn't a compliment. In that case, eyes up, you two. The data collection will be run by Arbon and Albert.
Well, we should turn a blind eye to your brotherly conflict. Just don't skimp on our payments.
Sure, if that's all, I mean, yeah, I guess we are just being hired as adventurers, so whether we believe in the cause or not is not necessary at the moment. Dance resolution, I love that. Torrential turbulent charge, and efficacy testing simulation arena. This toy war situation map. Oh, there's more. Okay, I'll try some of this now. Armand of Leopold Horlogerie is in charge of taking care of their toys. Great, let's go do that. Because we wanted to try out the toys, and that's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Hello. Wait until 2 days later, I see. Okay. Hello there. Hello, you two. Or hi, we said hi.
You seem kind of nervous.
Sorry. I get like this when there are people, too many people around.
No worries. You don't have to rush. We're just here to try out the toy.
Oh, sure. I prepared a handbook for you. Okay, let's do it. You don't want to? I'm gonna read it. I just want to. What is going on here? During the challenge, control the toy adventure, follow the music beats, and attack at the right moment to hit the toys landing both sides of the track. Unfortunately, I cannot hear the game very well, so we're gonna see. It's a rhythm game, though. I'm excited. Let's begin. Enjoy yourselves. I will. Calibrate toy. Toy calibration is about to begin. Okay, whoops. No, that was just me being bad. Okay, hang on. There we go. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Let's begin. I can't hear the game, but it's okay. I will just watch very carefully. I can sort of hear the game. Look, looks like Bennett. Bennett's the adventurer, I think, because it looks like Bennett, and we get Bennett in the event. Oh, this is from the Valeria Mirage. I knew this music had Fontaine vibes. I can't hear it. Okay. No! My combo! Yay! I can't believe I missed our streak in the middle. No! I bet that's the only one we missed. Okay. How did that go? Success. Oh my gosh. So close and so far. Next one. Intense drumming. Uh-oh. This is gonna be intense then. Uh-oh, faster. Blue slimes, hold the corresponding arrow keys up in advance to charge up. Oh no. Get that. To get through their shields, okay. Oh, this is intense, I get it. We have to prepare. Oh, the summer vibes. The summer is not over yet. No, I missed! No! I'm not trying to miss any. No. Oops. All right. 6,000 exactly, but at what cost? I've missed like what, 3 of them? Yeah. We got a thumbs up though. Thank you so much. Oh, this toy is so cute. I like it. I like it. Those guys we're working with, they just don't understand. They could never understand how beautiful and cute this is. Tap the left and right arrow simultaneously. Okay, I can do that. It's good that it's a different color than when we're doing it simultaneously. Animal slimes. Okay, this time we're gonna not miss anything. I'm focusing. This is requiring so much of my brain. The slimes are very cute though. Oh my gosh, we did it! 100%! I knew I could do it. I believed we could do it. Dance resolution. Oh, I like that. Okay. Many points were required. That is good. We should probably check back in with what's going on with the brothers over there. And I cannot get Benny yet. 2 days, I can do that. 1, 2. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. The time is flying. Thank you for watching over us as we stand there. Oh, I have to do the other thing. Okay, that's fine. Wherever that is. This simulation. Hi. My, are you so eager to begin work already? I mean, it's been 2 days. Not really, so yeah. If you don't mind me saying so, I do think that this plan won't go anywhere. Might as well go over to Le Potologerie to have some fun, huh?
Well, is that your honesty coming into play?
Oh, pipe down, pipe down. If someone hears us, they might take me for a hostile spy. Let's leave this topic at that, shall we? I mean, I just work here, so let's talk work. Let me state first that this data collection project is really divided to 2 points. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Any questions? No, I didn't read what you said, but I mean, I'm sure it'll go just fine. I'll do that after. Go to the workshop. All right, hello. It's me. I'm back. How's it going? The feedback on the board doesn't look right. Shouldn't we be receiving naught but high praise? It wasn't like this before. Quite unexpected, yes. I suspect foul play. I suspect that you guys are just uncreative. And we just went through the entirety of the Sumeru storyline, where we've proven that algorithms don't solve every problem. So if you're trying to basically calculate the best toy that people are gonna like, with just data and mathematics, I don't think it's that purely is gonna help you there. Fortunately, our boss has, in his wisdom, prepared a contingency plan. Well, of course he has. Why else do you think that he's the boss?
Armand Albert, is Lever in? He's got something for us, apparently.
Oh, right on time. Here comes the contingency now. What is it? Well, that's you. That's what the boss said, but he's not here right now, so let us explain. Just a short explanation once again. During the last 2 days, we released the results of our champion duelist plan to the public. We've also started pre-orders that allow people to pay half the price of a deposit and thus qualify for early access. We also placed an evaluation column, that is to say a message board at the door of our store, upon which people could leave their profuse praises. That's the other thing, is like, when you're trying to launch a new product, you can't expect only good things. You need to be able to handle negative feedback. And if you're in the stages where it's not fully out yet, use that feedback to see how you can improve. I mean, not all the feedback's gonna be helpful, but like a lot of it, you do want to consider how it's going. And also the penguins are so cute. This is what they call building hype. If you're expecting praise, you need to maybe wake up a little bit in your business decision planning aspect. Just as the boss expected, our store really did get very popular, but few people placed pre-orders, and the amount of praise left on their column was also lamentably low. You lack sincerity, this. Where's the internal quality control, that? Get with the times. Such are the reviews we've gotten. Okay, so how do you improve upon that?
Looks like the market wasn't quite what you expected, huh?
I fear things are not so simple. We've been saying right here that when there's a smoke, there's fire. That's to say that something never arises from nothing. You're right, it doesn't arise from nothing. It arises from the fact that you're clearly out of touch with what people want. In other words, someone is spreading rumors. Yeah, that's right, I'm spreading rumors. I'm calling you guys out as frauds. I would. Baseless, scurrilous rumors that smear us. I actually cannot stand this. Come on.
So what do you want to do? Hire us to smear them right back?
Lady Farina above, how could you ever think of such a thing? How could you think of such a thing? Maybe you should just look at yourselves a little bit more. No. Don't reveal what they mean by sincerity and internal quality control, of course. Okay, well that's better. I mean, you're kind of, at the wrong attitude, but kind of going at what I was saying. It's just like, review the feedback and figure out where you've went wrong. Of course, if it's always one or two comments, it could just be, like, negative comments. But, like, if it's everybody, then maybe there's an actual problem. Like, if you have 90% of the feedback is a certain way, maybe you should listen to it. Is that not fair? And is Fontaine not the nation of fairness? Ironically, it is.
That's not what fairness means.
The boss says that since everyone seems to think the other party's packaging has been done with sincerity, we should keep pace with them. We should package our champion duelists as they package adventures. Adding that to our wealth of data will guarantee us a comeback victory.
Packaging? No, they just turn an adventurer's tail into a toy, that's all.
Oh, that must be it. Please ask them what it is. That story must be the packaging we speak of. Yeah, go for it. I cannot stand being near these guys. Let's go talk with the other guy. So nice. Not only nice, he cares. His products are selling, but that's because he actually cares about what he's selling. In terms of like, what do people want? Not just like, oh, what does data say people want? Data can be important, but if you're missing important variables, like, sentimentality and emotion, you're not going to get good answers. You're not going to get accurate answers, I should say. Hello again, dear customers. How have you been? Have you tried out the Adventurer toy, by the way? I did. I loved it.
Hey there, Karen. Actually, we've got some things we want to consult you about, and yeah, it's about the toy.
Happy coincidence then. I enjoy these. Like a fortuitous opportunity to nap, or just happening to have enough more to buy what you'd like to. Ask away. I'd like to hear the story behind this toy.
That's right. We heard that you based this toy on someone. That's gotta be the adventurer who's the star of this tale, right?
I see, so that's your question. Well, that adventure did leave a deep impression on me. I made an adventure in Springvale when I was about to leave Mondstadt. It appeared that he had messed up some sort of meal delivery commission. Apparently, he had encountered several waves of monsters on the way there, and not only had he missed the timing, but the food had also been bumped about. Knowing a thing or two about cooking, I helped him make a new serving.
Well, that was sure nice of you.
Well, but that's not all. You may find it hard to imagine, but one attempt at cooking resulted in all manner of accidents. Oh, Benny, no. The firewood got wet, a big hole gouged the bottom of the pot, and while I was plating up, I was hit by some flying stones from out of nowhere. One of them even bounced onto my head. Now that one really hurt. Well, the job did eventually get done, albeit with a complaint from the customer that they had cracked a tooth of a stone while eating. Lady Farina above. Surely it wasn't the stone that hit us on the head. Was this adventurer's name Bennett? That was his name. Wait, do you two know him as well? Interesting fellow, that one. Later, he took me to all sorts of rarely visited places in Mondstadt to show his thanks. It was a pretty rough journey, but the uncommonly beautiful sights made it worth the effort. I would have taken him for a travel enthusiast had he not told me that he discovered those places by losing his footing during adventures, or from getting lost. On the day of my return to Fontaine, he came to say goodbye, and there I asked him if he considered his unlucky disposition bothersome. He just gave me a thumbs up and said, "The world is full of all sorts of people, and maybe I just happened to be the unluckiest. But thanks to that, I've also become the bravest person, and that's given me access to sights only I can see." What a brilliant way of putting things. Walking the path of misfortune with a big smile on one's face. Perhaps that's the spirit of a true adventurer.
That's right. Bennett's the most adventurous adventurer for sure.
If bad luck can be infectious, perhaps that adventuring spirit could be too, and with any luck, the latter can spread far further than the former. I wonder, will this story give you enough material for your report?
How did you figure that one out this time?
Oh, well, where there's smoke, there's fire. That's what we say in Fontaine. If you really want to know about this story, you would have asked the first time. But since you're only doing that now, I can only guess that my brother put you up to it.
So you really did know. You know, Paimon doesn't get why Lever would have such a dim view of you. You're pretty smart and you seem like such a nice guy.
It's anger, I think. He's probably still mad at me for what he sees as a betrayal.
Huh? Betrayal?
Our family is well known for our skills in making clockwork devices. I've always been good at making toys of that sort, and while my brother isn't quite as good, he's got a real knack for doing business. Since we both love toys, we agreed that when we grew up, we would set up the best toy store ever realized. But it's only when we grew up that we realized that someone had to succeed the family business. That is to say, this shop. My brother had a big fight with our father over that, and he went to strike out on his own. I, on the other hand, was convinced to stay. And is that not a betrayal?
Does that really count, though?
Yeah, I'm not sure it's a betrayal. But in Genshin, in fact, we know that there is plenty of betrayals that are just circumstances of life. And yet, somehow, you can't even fully argue that no one is at fault all the same. Well, it wasn't a show of adventurousness, that was for sure. I was afraid that if I failed to make a name for myself out there, I'd just have to come crawling back to the family business. I just couldn't take that pressure. I've always been like that. I'd be the first to cry when we encountered some hooligans on the street, but my brother would have me get him behind him with a "Don't worry, watch me send them flying with my knuckle sandwich."
Yeah, your relationship seems kind of complicated.
Well, I suppose that's how things played out, huh? In any case, I'll be here if you have any other questions. You're always welcome here in my store. Thank you. Yeah, this guy seems very kind. The other guy seems very aggressive, which is a helpful trait for doing business, I suppose. So that lines up. What sort of things are you thinking here right now? Boss, our 2 guests have returned. Quick as ever, I suppose you gained much from your investigations.
You know, Lever, why do you always show up later?
Well, I suppose I'm remiss. I shall strive to come earlier next time. Anyway, about that toy. What are you doing? That's a really important observation. Thank you for pointing that out, Paimon. He's always late. A toy based on an adventurer named Bennett. I see.
And another thing, we didn't ask him, but Paimon thinks your brother didn't badmouth him at your shop. He doesn't look the type.
Oh, how so? He seems to be sorry about something concerning you. You pass on Karen's words on. Lever gazes past through you to what seems to be a place in the indeterminate distance, like a camera adjusting its focus. After a while, a dissatisfied noise struggles its way to the chest. If you ask me, I don't think that idiot would do something like that either.
So then what was this whole contingency thing about?
Oh, the boss was just looking for an excuse, I suppose. More likely than not, I'd say. Well, he is a businessman. Businessmen have reputations to consider. Yeah, I mean, but if you're doing business constantly, always bringing down other people's reputations, I mean, that's not necessarily reflecting well on yourself either, so, And he's the big brother, is he not? A big brother's got a name to uphold, you know. Right, but the other brother was the one that took over the family business, so I'm not sure that train of logic follows. Say any more, or you eat my knuckle sandwich. Just exactly as he said.
Lever's exactly what Karen said he'd be like.
Well, dear guest, I was just thinking I should go pay that idiot a visit.
Well, are you gonna put your differences aside and go asking for advice then?
Of course not. But if he thinks he's betrayed me and feels bad about it, shouldn't I give him the opportunity to apologize to my face?
He did say that, but Paimon doesn't think that that's the sort of betrayal someone needs to apologize for.
Well, it's decided. Arbon, there's no need for any further pre-orders. Return all deposits as needed and keep that evaluation board. What? Boss? So we're not executing the plan anymore? What about the data collection? There's still time to make adjustments. No, the data collection continues. I have other plans for that. And you've got payments to collect, don't you? I always do honest business.
Suspiciously honest in this case.
Oh, the boss is the boss, even when he's being stubborn. I hope he's not like a treasure hoarder or something. Like, who's funding his business that's actively careening and failing as it's being driven into the ground by poor planning and a lack of charisma. I wouldn't call his attitude towards toys completely worthless. I'll pay a visit to Le Pot Horlogerie once the next 2 days of data collection are complete. I'd like you two to come too, good customers. I've got some other things to settle here in the shop, so if you'll excuse me. Whatever works for you, bro.
Lever's got such an odd temper. He's not really gonna ask for an apology, is he?
Well, would you look at that? Our third party has brought about an opportunity for change once again.
Third party?
That's the two of you, of course. Thanks to you, the differences between the two shop owners may yet get resolved. That's what's happening previously, too. Previously? Hey, have you not noticed how this shop is separated from Le Pot Horlogerie by the Northland Bank? Oh, I didn't know that was a Northland Bank. I knew there was a Northland Bank in Fontaine somewhere. But, Boss originally wanted to set up shop next to Le Pot Horlogerie to compete with them directly. Now, I doubt that they knew about the boss's history when they reserved that space, but in some way, they became a mediator in the conflict, didn't they?
That's super interesting. The Fatui love to meddle in other people's businesses, but this sort of meddling is a first for sure.
And that's the importance of third parties. Just like how a double act still needs an audience. Well, what about solo acts? Would things just one actor and one audience? Wait, are you trying to betray me too? You'd better watch out for my knuckle sandwich then. And yes, you can have a show with one person in it. You can. Alright, I did not know this was the Northland Bank, but I figured that it would have to exist. What is this? Sparkly. Can I go inside? Maybe not yet. But that makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Not this. Next event. Is this the one? Go to challenge. Okay, that's far away, but not far away for teleport waypoints. Let's see. Let us see. Where is it? I see. Travelers need to proceed to the designated area and defeat all enemies. Okay, it's fighting. We're good at that. We are so good at this. Okay.
And voila! Let's get this show on the road.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go, cat.
Surprise! Let the magic begin. You can run, but you can't hide.
Yeah. Yesterday they reposted like the character profiles for Lynette and Femine, but this time with like House of the Hearth Fatui versions instead.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Which is very interesting. But I guess now that their secret's out and I don't need to hide it anymore. And they all had quotes from Arlecchino and their time in the House of the Hearth and their missions instead. So that was interesting to say the least. Now where is this? There should be 2 more opponents. I guess the other one's not here yet. Hello.
Go! Bombs away!
And with the Numa strike, that worked very well. Right. See.
Step right up.
It's gonna be so strong once I give him artifacts. Oh, there's the bigger one. Alright. What is this? This looks like a crayon. Water jet!
Riptide. You're mine.
Water breathing, right? Go.
Bring it on.
Okay, Lenny, you finish them off. Okay, that stuns them.
Now disappear.
Good. Heal up, and then No? Okay. There we go. Challenge complete. Is that it? I think that's it. Alright. Okay. Well, I'm not sure how you're gonna model your toys after that display, but I hope that that data was useful. What else down there? Oh no, this is all gonna be... Okay, hang on, I just might need to get you out.
This had better be important.
Just to speed things up a little bit here. Where is it? Rainbow Rose. Hang on, let me grab that. Yay. I have enough for Lenny already, though, to get into level 90, which is good. Okay. He goes through them so quickly. It's actually so insane to see.
You dare to gaze upon...
You dare to gaze upon me? Uh-oh, I think I can. Uh-oh. No. Don't hurt Ethan.
Show on the road. Clever trick.
No! Uh-oh. No. This is not going as planned. I need to use the Numa thing to stun them, though. Alright. Well, that's fine.
Let the magic begin!
Let the magic begin. Good thing there's fire everywhere right now. Alright, so getting Wanderer out was a good idea here. Alright, where to next? Alright, down there. I can just teleport over there. Alright. Last but not least, except for the next two challenges. I'll just do this one and then move on to the next part of the story. Hello, doggos. Goodbye, doggos. Bye. Goodbye. Look at these transporters. Okay, or the fire. Something to swirl with.
The wind rises.
Yeah, that's right. The Fatui? Oh no. That's really interesting though.
You're dead.
That we haven't seen much, I mean the Fatui, well the Fatui have been active. Uh-oh, we gotta heal up somebody. Alright, Ether, it's you. Well, the Fatui have been active in the countries. We haven't really seen them actually as established in cities since Leela when there's the Northland Bank there. But here we have the House of the Hearth. And also, and also the Northland Bank branch here as well.
What detail did I miss?
Those Fatui Sisson mages like never, they never get easier to deal with. Let's see. Let's carry on though. Do I go back and finish it? Yeah, I'm gonna finish it. Finish it, but then there's two more afterwards to deal with, so I'll just do those after. But this time we have a full team, so instead of just going all animal, we can, I should do the reactions. Oh, okay, that's good. They just left off where we were at. Hello. It's me with water gun ether.
Squall and Fury. That's far enough. You're dead.
Over here.
Yeah.
Clink.
Okay.
And voila.
Voila!
Behold.
Oh, it doesn't just stay stunned for very long.
You really know how to get me.
I'm used to this. Squall and Fury.
No, don't. I hate this attack so much.
Upon the gale.
It is just so obnoxious.
Quit following me. Too slow. Behold.
That's what you get. That's what you get. Goodbye. Alright, challenge complete. Fully complete. Excellent. Let's see. That's only the first one, I think, but that's okay. 2 more. How many more for this? Not this. How many more for? Okay, a little bit more. Just a little bit more. All right, we gotta see how this ends though. Was this all a result of the Fatui pitting together 2 brothers all along? I mean, it seems like they're the mediators, but who knows? It's an interesting point. And the fact that Livre doesn't show up right away probably means that he was visiting the Northland Bank. So, you know, the implications there. Oops, sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Paimon. Sorry, what were we saying? I'm sorry. I don't know. Go to Les Potolageries. Let's do that. The Toy War and Armistice. Let's hope that, you know, everything resolves peacefully here. Hello, it's me again. Hi. How are you? I see you're doing well, Karen. Brother, what are you doing here? We haven't seen each other in so long, and that's what you chose to say? I just didn't expect you to come over to see me. I mean, our shops are quite close together, but you never came over. I thought you were still angry with me. I'm not here to talk to you about what happened before. I'm just going to ask you this. That adventure toy was made because of me, right? I know I wouldn't be to hide anything from you.
Wait, no, Paimon's confused. Wasn't that toy inspired by Bennett?
Oh, I see you two have arrived as well. I'm sorry for not explaining previously, but I didn't know where to begin. Although that adventure did give me critical inspiration, my brother was the real reason I insisted on having that toy made. I can see how this might be complicated for you. Karen, your mawkishness hasn't changed one bit. You haven't changed either, brother. I'm more and more convinced that you and that adventure are the same type of person. I don't have a vision, nor am I an adventurer. But you have that same adventurous spirit. Bennett lives in an adventure, while you live for adventure. Did you pick up that flattery from me too? How can that be? You've never been a flatterer. You've never hesitated to tell me I haven't any fighting spirit. And while the truth is frustrating, it is the truth nonetheless. You've always been trying to be the best toy merchant ever, but I acceded to the family's arrangements, continuing the cycle of clockmaking. Only people like you and Bennett could turn their passions into their profession. I cannot. It would take 100 of me to match your courage.
Oh, come on, don't say that about yourself.
There's no point in hiding it. When my brother first stated his intentions to move his shop next to mine, my first reaction was to consider moving the shop. Father would be ashamed, and rightly so. But in the end, the Northland Bank took that spot and separated us. A happy coincidence again, you could say.
Yeah, Arben told us about it.
Do you really think the world is so full of happy coincidences? That the Northland Bank just so happened to come between us at that time? Yeah, what do you mean by that, dude? I'd reserved that spot long ago, but a new idea struck me, and so I transferred it to them for a low price. This didn't just come out of nowhere, you know.
So you were the one who got them involved? Huh. Did you think that our previous decision was too impulsive or something?
Ever since I left, my goal has always been to be the greatest toy merchant. But what sort of greatness would that be if the family feud made my brother move away in the process, huh?
That That's all the concern to Paimon. You were just making excuses when you said you wanted Karen to apologize, weren't you?
Apologize? What apologize? Did I ever say that? Alright, I'm starting to see maybe he was a little bit thoughtful, but not good at showing it.
Well, that's really earnest denial, considering that you actually did say it.
I'm here to congratulate you, Karen. That toy is quite well made. It's been such a long time since I've heard a word of praise from you, brother. I didn't think that... I've also brought you a gift. Here's the data I had these two adventurers gather over the last few days. This should help you create something even more interesting. Huh? But weren't you going to make toy champion duelists? That data is important to you, isn't it? That plan suspended. The market shifted faster than I thought, so some ad hoc adjustments will be necessary. But this data, how could I just take it? And furthermore, can he interpret the data, since everybody has different ways of collecting data? You take it when I give it to you, obviously. In that case, I'll take it. For safekeeping. Feel free to reclaim it should you ever need it again. Yeah, he doesn't need it. He already has a good product going on. And it's because he can read the market.
So Lever's other plan was to give the data to his brother.
I apologize, dear customers, that I did not ask for your suggestions first before doing this.
Oh, it's fine. You paid us, didn't you? And this is your personal matter. This is totally worth it if your relationship with your brother can be improved, right?
Yes, our thoughts are aligned in this matter, indeed.
Guess this is a successful third-party intervention. Oh, right. Lever, Karen, since we're all here, why don't you strike while the iron's hot and work together in something? You're good at making stuff, Karen, and we could have Lever do the advertising. If you do it as a team, it's sure to work out.
I appreciate your good intentions, but there's no need. I feel the same way.
Wait, so this is what you two are gonna agree on?
That Bennett fellow said this too, didn't he? The world is filled with all sorts of people. So you did remember that part. The world is full of all sorts of people, and they all have sights that only they can see. If I learned anything from him at all, this would be it. Karen and I are just different people, which is why we set out on different paths. Perhaps he thinks that my path is too adventurous, and I, for my part, can't stand that kind of placid existence he leads. That's right. If the hour hand does the minute hand's work, it will get fired without compensation the next day. And while intense challenges are our adventure, is a simple life not one as well? Everyone's on their own journey of adventure. So since we've each chosen our direction, let's walk down that path and seek our own unique sights. And I'll occasionally go meet with you. After all, your road will be quite difficult. Don't you worry about me. At least I know how to enlist third parties to help out of jams. I didn't sit around waiting for the adventurers or the Northland Bank, let me tell you that. And what will you do when there's a problem with even a third party can't solve? I'm sure you know the stiffer a gear is, the less durable it will be. So I worry that... And if we meet, we'll meet. What else can we do, huh? That's just life. No, you won't be defeated by life, just like Bennett. And if things improve otherwise, yeah, I'll send you flying with like a knuckle sandwich. Brett, listen to yourself talking to your big brother like that. Don't get too cocky.
Well, if Lady Farina considered the judge's test for a while, then a little brother can borrow his big brother's lines, right?
I see you're figuring up us Fontanians out. I'd like to ask you something, so if you're free, let's meet outside my shop later. That's all I have to say, Karen. I'll be heading out back now. Yay! I'm glad everything worked out there. Haven't gone back, have you? Well, I must thank you. I'm sure Father would be pleased that my brother and I finally spoke. I know, I'm happy for you guys too. Less tension. I mean... In the end, he was a businessman, but he wasn't doing good business. So I'm glad he's kind of sorted things out now. Put the rivalry aside. You're here.
Well, you seem to be in a good mood.
Thanks to your help. Speaking of which, Karen's trip to Mondstadt gave me an idea. Perhaps I should go travel around for a bit and find some inspiration for toys myself. You've traveled the world. You probably know some friends like that, Bennett. Do you have any suggestions for me? Plenty. And you know what? This will be great. Because if people like stories and adventure from all over the world, and you're an adventurous person, it works out. You can go find your inspiration and also learn a lot about yourself as well.
Well, we do have a lot of friends, but when it comes to toy inspiration, that might be a bit tough.
I'm realizing now, this is 4.0. A year ago in 3.0, were we also doing a toy event where they're trying to come up with the best R&R design? Those were so cute. I loved that. And the whole storybook aspect was really nice. So I guess we're back to making toys again, which is cool. Why not look for a third party?
Huh? We're a valid third party, aren't we?
Are you referring to the Northland Bank?
Oh, you meant the previous third party. Oh, what Paimon think? The Northland Bank's under the Fatui and the Fatui are under...
Are you referring to a Harbinger? Do you think we can make a... Do you mean we can make a toy themed after a Harbinger? Sure?
Huh? Teddy, do you mean... Oh, Paimon gets it.
I'm not getting it. I'm not following. What's the plan here?
Lever, did you know that there's a very special Harbinger whom they call the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya?
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. He's in jail right now, but we gotta get him out next update. What? Is there such a person?
Of course, and he's a real expert too. Maybe he'll inspire you. And you know, a toy merchant and a seller would make a pretty awesome combo, don't you think?
Thanks for your suggestions. They've been very helpful. I don't think it'd be easy to get in contact with the Harbinger, but I do have some connections at the Northland Bank. I'll see what I can do.
Don't forget to invite us to try whatever new toy you come up with.
I will. Keep an ear out for news from me. Seems to be a great idea, but unfortunately he's just been thrown in prison, so I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. But as soon as he's out, we can definitely refer you to this person. Oh, that was a cute story. All right. So it all worked out in the end. I knew eventually the egos would be put aside and it would just be a nice time to reunite. All right, what's the last event? Let's see. Torrential turbulent charge. What is this? Yes, we did that. Aqueous tide marks. Arbin is responsible for data assimilation. What? Is there more than one here? Because there is a world quest there, but that's not the one I'm looking for. Or is he just standing next to the other world quest? See, there's a world quest over there. But where is... Can I not do it unless I've done that? Oh, complete the world quest Aqueous tide marks to begin the event. Oh, I understand. It's probably an area locked behind that quest. All right. Well, then I'm gonna... what's in the event shop? I need the crown. The crown! Primo Gems! All right, I'm happy now. All right, that's gonna be it from me. Glad everything worked out. Glad that the two brothers could put their differences aside and agree to disagree and then, you know, just have a better relationship. All right, thanks for watching the event and hopefully I can check that out in the future. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.